Hi, Steve Parker. Welcome to another edition of Speed TV. We're behind the scenes at the Namnoun Oriental Rug Gallery. Actually, like backstage at the gallery. This is where all the really cool stuff happens. When you come into the Namnoun Oriental Rug Gallery, let's say you want to have your rug washed or repaired, your rug never leaves the facility. The gallery is outstanding. But what happens back here is really amazing. These artisans restore some of the most beautiful rugs, and sometimes when they come in here, they're not looking that great. By the time it goes back to your home, people will just be in awe. This particular rug here, 90 years old, and that's kind of young in the world of Oriental rugs, because a genuine Oriental rug is something that, well, you'll probably pass it on from generation to generation. It's almost like you're getting art for your floors. You've got to see the gallery, and you got to meet Joe. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Hey, Steve, how are you? Nice to see you.
Good, nice to see you. You're at it again, Joe. It's you're bringing something back to life here. What's going on?
Well, what happened here, this is a 20-year-old Persian rug, and it had some moth damage. So what we've had to do was clean out the damaged area, and Johnny's now working with the basic foundation, and he's matched his new wool, and he's tying knots into the area that was originally damaged by the moths. When he's done, he'll shear that all down and steam it and actually light it on fire to get the blend in. And when he's done, you won't know it was ever damaged.
Where do most of these people get their training, Joe?
Everybody's trained in the multitudes of skills that it takes to make rugs. If you can make one, you can fix one. The key becomes in the blending of the wools, the dye processing. Some of the wools, we cannot buy wool that is the color, so we have to actually dye our own wool. The majority of the repairs that we're involved with in the rugs that come in and out on a regular basis is fringe maintenance. So what has happened here is this carpet was damaged by vacuum cleaners in various areas over the years, so we have reduced the carpet's fringe lines, and he's overcasting it now with very strong thread, almost as strong as, say, fishing line or fishing cord.
All right, Joe, so what's going on here? What's Andrew doing?
Well, Andrew's washing this carpet right now with lanolin-based shampoos and hot water, and he's shooting the water in, which is probably 120 degrees, with the shampoos. He's already tested a corner of it, Steve, to make sure that the colors won't bleed, so he can be very aggressive in the clean process.
Wait a minute, you mean on some of the rugs the colors actually bleed?
Yes, Steve, you have to be careful. That's why you have to know every individual characteristics of the rugs that come in, because if you attack a rug that has fragile dyes in this method, what will happen is that you'll end up bleeding and ruining the client's rug.
So you have to know right up front by testing a certain part of it that it's going to work out for whatever kind of washing you're doing. So it's not just every rug isn't washed the same way. They're all washed differently.
Absolutely not. That's the kiss of death. When you wash them all the same, that's when you're going to run into trouble. We know from experience that certain rugs are going to be a problem rug and other rugs will be easy to handle. And
you'll tell that to the client right up front?
Right up front, Steve. They need to know up front, because sometimes we would even refuse the job.
Average turnaround time, Joe, as far as if I just want to have my rug cleaned and if I bring it into you, you also will come out and pick it up at the house, right?
We pick up free of charge in the area. It takes probably about 2-week turnaround time. Well, what we have here, Steve, getting them wet's the easy part. It's getting them dried. We have a home heating unit that gets this room we're into, once we close the doors and turn on the dehumidifier, up to about 110 degrees. And we have fans situated throughout the room that overnight we're able to dry them. And the heat rises, so the rugs are elevated, and it's easier to dry them.
So within 24 hours or so, a rug should be able to dry in a room like this?
28 to 48 hours.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, Joe, so we're not looking at the typical department store, furniture store, rug store. I mean, when you come in here, this place really feels like a gallery. Like if you went into a gallery and you saw paintings all over the wall. This place is really displayed a little bit differently.
Yeah, I think it is. You know, Steve, I was a collector way before I became a professional dealer. So what you're seeing is a lot of my own passion and things that I've acquired over years of collecting. You're going to see things in this gallery. There's some 5,000 square feet, maybe 4,000 carpets. You're going to see things you're not going to see anywhere else. Even our new rugs are often commissioned specifically just for our needs. A lot of our trade is high-end decorative. So you're going to see new rugs that look old the first day that we've processed. You're going to see antique rugs 100, 150 years old. I think to see a collection like this, You might not see something like this in New England, that's for sure.
And it's different every time I come in the gallery.
Well, we sell a lot of rugs, so there's a lot of product coming and going. There's thousands of clients and thousands of rugs that come and go throughout the year. And I'm a busy guy. I like the activity. I want to buy things. I want to move things. And we have pieces going to Europe. We have pieces going all over America. When you're in the old rug business, we're blessed with a great reputation, so it's not unlike for us to be selling a rug to Seattle, or a rug goes back to Italy, or something goes to Germany. So they do get around.
You know, there's nothing like going off to a spa, you know what I mean? Getting that treatment that you deserve. Somebody that can just kind of work you over real good, clean you up, get you feeling like new. That's what it's like here at the J. Namnoun Oriental Rug Gallery's Cleaning and Restoration Department. It's the largest indoor cleaning and restoration department in Connecticut. You cannot believe what they do here. The artisans do everything by hand. Your rug never leaves the building. They come out to your house, they pick it up, they bring it in to have it all done over, just like going off to the spa. A little worn here and there, you know, not like it was back when you first got it. Don't throw it out, all right? It's not the time to do that. Maybe it's not the time to even replace the rug, but it is the time to protect your investment and restore your rug at the J. Namnoun Oriental Rug Gallery. There's a reason why museums, galleries, and corporations all over Connecticut trust only one place, the J. Namnoun Oriental Rug Gallery. These are the experts. These are the pros. Pickup and delivery available. Give them a call. Go on in there, and they're going to make this. They've been doing this for over 30 years. Come on, can you trust anyone else except the J. Namnoun Oriental Rug Gallery? Get a hold of these guys. They're going to make sure it's looking just right. Whew.